All right. I'm going to be laying low for a couple days now. Um, I'm gonna postpone my job search because I found out that my license is not valid. Or I knew that. So, make a long story short, I paid off this $245 ticket that was initially $189, but I just didn't pay it because it was so much going on and it was a lot of stress. My insurance last year was $500 a month after that accident. They weren't trying to work with me. Um, I had a. I want to be real raw in this video because I want to. I'm not trying to have like. I'm not trying to give off bad energy on this channel, but I want to just be real with you. I had a real piece of shit give me a car last year. A real fat piece of shit give me a car, and I was unaware of the fact that it wasn't registered when I got it. I didn't know much about cars. And I felt like he preyed on that. He preyed on how vulnerable I was. So he gave me this car, and make a long story short, I'm in Jersey. I get pulled over by by a cop. I'm thinking everything is all good. I got my license is valid at the time, insurance. I'm telling him I just got into an accident and I just got this new car. And to come to find out that the tags are not even real. The tags are fraudulent. I have no idea. You know, I'm thinking like this is a car from him that he took care of, and he eventually tells me I just wanted to give you something to drive in, and darn well I wouldn't agree to something illegal. I wouldn't. So anyway, it was a $225 ticket. I'm just real stubborn about not wanting to pay it off, and I'm mad at this dude. And if I had family, I wouldn't have went to him for anything. I would have just probably waited till I got back on my feet, got it like a second job, and got another car. But I don't have like family, if you could tell. I don't. I don't have, other than my mother, I don't have somebody that will help me in the drop of a hat. Because you learn during your lowest times who's real, who's not. I don't have a father, you know. I don't have siblings that I can talk to if I got a problem. I don't have none of that. So, I went to this guy, and he's the reason why I'm where I'm at now. Like, as in, I would have never left my state had I not got into all that crap. Because I probably would have been able to deal with the tickets that I caused with my accident. But when you add, the tickets from him, fooling around with him, and the insurance starts going up, he's like, man, let me get out of here. Like, I need somewhere to go to clear my mind. And then fast forward last year, I wound up getting into a little situation where I found out after I make payments on the tickets that I got from the first accident and the fraudulent plates, I stopped making payments like after like a week, and they suspend my license. And then when I totally didn't pay for the tickets, they wound up like giving me like a warrant. They issued a warrant for my arrest. So my mother, knowing her nature, she paid it off, and I was initially mad because I was just I had like such a hatred for law enforcement, and this is why I want to talk about in this video. I had such a hatred where I was just like, man, I don't want to give them anything, but this is money that I work for. And I was so mad that she paid her hard-earned money for me, something that I did, something that somebody else did too. But anyway, fast forward, I just paid off the ticket from last year when I got the unknowingly driving with a suspended license. When I had my license suspended in Florida last year, I just paid that ticket off today, or yesterday. And what happens? I get stopped. Now it's my own fault because I was told that it's going to take like a couple days for them to clear everything off, and they should lift the indefinite suspension. So I shouldn't be driving at night knowing that it's cops everywhere on every corner. I should know better. But I wanted to take that risk because, I was just like, the back of the plates don't really say nothing that it's not registered. It is. But I get stopped because the brake light, the turn signal is broken, and I know it's broken. I'm just not going to make any right turns, but I don't have the money right now to pay for no turn signal. I just don't have money for that. I mean, I do, but I don't have it where just to like throw it away because I feel like it's more to get that fixed than to get a tire done. I just feel like it's more money. Excuse me, 1 second. So anyway, we just start talking. I roll down the window. He just asks me. He first just tells me that my turn signal is like broken, and I'm just coming off really like calm. I'm not showing any kind of anxiety. I don't know if he asked me was I anxious. I just told him I don't know what was going on. What he asked me because it was just recently, but I told him I just came down here because I left Georgia. He thought I left Pennsylvania. I was like, no, I just left Georgia. I had a job in a nursing home, and I knew my license wasn't valid. I was supposed to wait a couple days, but I was just making straws. Like I was asking him about elder abuse, but anyway, I was just telling him like I came down here because I couldn't take like all the mental, all the like the just the mental load that I had to deal with. Just looking at the stuff I did at that nursing home, some of the stuff that these people were subject to, it just took a toll on me. And I told him I just came down here. I'm gonna find a job eventually, and I will. But he just told me he's like, you have the chillest cop here, and I was like, thank you. And I just sort of felt like he wasn't going to write me a ticket because I just told him like I can't afford to get any more tickets. I just paid off this one today, and then when he ran my license, I already knew it wasn't going to come back good, but he told me it wasn't valid. So this is why I gotta lay low for, I guess, until Wednesday or Monday, or until they tell me it's good. But I want to just find somewhere to stay, park, just lay low for a little bit. I paid the ticket off. I can wait. But after that experience, I'm starting to have a little bit of second thoughts on my views on police. A little bit. Not all the way. Because like I'm going to say this again. Yeah, every time that I've been stopped and I broken the law, driving wise, I could have went to jail, but they didn't take me to jail. Now, yeah, they gave me these tickets where I can't pay them all because I have my own bills, but I don't know. He gave me a little bit of a break because I knew I should have known better not to drive at night. And I'm not going to drive this thing. I'm going to just lay low and just stay out of sight for a couple days. But I don't know. I just got second thoughts on some of the stuff. Cause I was telling myself, I hope I don't come back. I hope I don't turn into the person that I was on my last channel or the person that I was before. But I just think of myself. I just think about it like all those times that I got stopped, it was dealing with someone that caused this, not the police. It was the person that caused this. So I don't know. I'm having a little second thoughts on my views now. I don't know. It's just that everything that I dealt with, all the times that I was stopped, it was because of the guy that I got the car from. But they always gave me just a warning or they didn't lock me up. So, I don't know. I thank him for not locking me up because I am breaking the law, but When that happened, I got stopped. That guy just comes up in my mind all the time. Every time. Until my license is no longer valid, I'll forget about him. But every time this car is stopped by somebody, I just think about him. That's the very same person I got my first 2 cars from. But had I had some real family, I would have never dealt with someone like him. Ever.